You at least know Man Victor. Who knows Man Victor? If you know Man Victor, I will ask you to tell us on the comment. If you know Man Victor, guys. I want you to go to the comment section and at least to tell us who is Man Victor, because maybe you know him and we are here. Just wondering if you indeed you know him. Who is Man Victor? What can you tell him or her? That is the question of the day, guys. I'm trying to set something here so that I can see your comments, guys. That is what I'm trying to make sure that guys, at least I'm getting what you're saying, guys. Yeah, now there I see everything, and to see your comments, guys. There, Iana, welcome to the today's video. Ian is a very good support of mine. Ian, thank you very much. You always stick with me in the comment on my videos, Ian. God bless you, Ian. I've seen Ingracha. Thank you, brother Ingracha. I've seen you. Thank you for commenting on my. Okay. Man Victor is now 29 years old. He was born in the year 1993 in a family in Kisii. He is 29 years old. He could be heading to 30 years this year. And I don't know what do you think, guys? Is the light affecting you? That should mean where I was. Yes, I'm setting things, guys. Trying to set things. So, who is Man Victor? As I said, I was born in the year 1993. I'm the firstborn of a family of 4 guys. A family of 3 boys and 1 girl. I have 1 sister. I don't know. What else should I say? Let me start with that. Yes. Somebody is asking if I'm learned. You will know just in a minute. Victor went to primary school in Kisii. He went to many primary schools. That is what I can say. I went to this school. They used to call the school called Kiango Primary. And I went also to Chokim Academy. Among many schools that I went in my primary school. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure the years that I spent on those, or exactly when I started school. But I can say I was born as Paul. My parents gave me the name Paul when I was born. This name came as a result of the name that I am called. Those who don't know, the native name is Sombongi. This Sombongi, I got the name from the uncle of my dad who passed away. I used to be called Ombongi and Paul Ombongi. So we were named very many of us on Bongi in our village and many other places. So my parents opted to change the name the name Paul, and gave me the name Victor. So that is how I changed my name from Paul to Victor. Uh, Victor went to those very many primary schools that I told you. The first time I saw myself in school was in a school called Kiango Primary. At this Kiango Primary, uh, I don't know if I did an actual learning in that school. You don't even do the exams. There's no evaluation. There's nothing. Uh, so for a person to go to the next class, they used to do like this, guys. If you go like this and you touch your ear like this, it means you are now ready to be admitted to school. So when children wanted to join school, this was the people to touch like this. That's the reward done. So when I was able to do like this and join the school, I was in the school. I remember being in nursery. I remember being in class 1 and class 2, even 3. Uh, the whole of my primary school actually, let us me, the whole of from from nursery until class 3, guys. I had a certain book. I don't know if I will find there's that small book, that A5 book. You cut it into half and it was 32 pages. That is the only book that I used from nursery to class 3. And inside that book, the only learning I did, I had drawn a hen and an egg and some small house. So that is all I learned from nursery to class 3. The way we used to be promoted or going to the next class, it used to be in a very funny way, guys. For one to be promoted to the next class, uh, it used to be in a very, very, very funny way. Uh, because the teachers of by that school by then, they were not very serious. So we could do the exam and then close school and go home. When we were asked for the results, the teachers could tell us that you just close school and go home. The results will come. Will call you from home to come for the results. Do report forms and I give to people. So when he has given the 2 people the report forms, for him he assumes now he has then you are told the rest you will find your report forms when the schools will reopen. So that is the way we used to operate. Then when schools are open, like I remember when I was going to class 2, from class 1, that is grade 1 to grade 2, the way I was promoted was very funny. I went to school, I was the last in my class, but since we were not given even the report forms, I promoted myself. So when a teacher of grade 2 came, she asked us, he was a he asked us if anybody that he found standing in class was told to go back to the previous class, that is class 1. So your man Victor, went and took a seat. I used to have one of my uncles whom we were in the next class. I will go with him. He goes there and gives them some few punches here and there to the next class, just that way. And the way I was to repay him was through going and stealing some 20 shillings. That's around $0.2 from my mom. So that is what I will go then and buy some snacks. Yeah, snacks were made from the maize flour. We call them vitungurumu in our language. I don't know if what we can call them. So that is ouch. There's some chicken here, which are trying to mess with our live stream, and the man here will not allow that. So that's how I got promoted to the next class. That's what I used to do. So whenever we have a promotion, I will go with my uncle, buy him some those vitungurumu, those snacks that I told you, and I will be promoted to the next class. So that is how your man used to be promoted from one class to the next until I reached class 3. This school used to be very funny, guys. Then there used to be a fight in the school every Friday. Every Friday, the students from the two clans could fight. So that is exactly what used to happen. So every Friday afternoon, there was no school. The school goes off immediately after 12 noon. It used to be a very funny school, guys, and it was not even well taken care of. So your man used to survive in such environment, and that's what I did until I reached around class 3. I used to do those means of buying something small for my uncle. My uncle could come and fight for my seat, so I can get the seat for the next class. I was promoted through those means, guys, until I reached class 3. And then one day something happened. Went to a private school. There's this private school that I had started at near our home. So my brother changed school and I went there. That's my brother who comes after me. He went to that school. I remained in this public school, doing my thing, fighting, and everything, all the kind of crude whatever. So how did I find myself in the new school? One day, as I was in that school of mine, there used to be this one very, very, very rude guy. He was a guy who was very notorious. He could even chase away teachers. I never knew that he was that bad by then. I knocked him and then back home. So as I went home, the students from that school met me. Then they asked me, "Are you the one who knocked Mr. So and so? Let me call him Mr. X. Are you the one who knocked Mr. X?" I told them, "Yes." "Why did you do that?" I told them I was trying to. They told me that that guy is untouchable. That guy, even even teachers fear him. So you've done one very gross mistake. That guy, if he finds you, he will just kill you. They told me. So I was wondering and did not know what to do. So I had nothing to do, guys, because now I have messaged with Mr. X, student X. So I used to go to school, but I will not reach school. We want to reach some trees that were near the school, some bushes there, and hide there. When lunch reaches, I will go back home and eat. And the guy used to be used to be a great threat, guys. One day, I remember when we were in class, he just threw stones into the class. That is Mr. X. He threw stones into class. Reason being that he wanted to hit one of our teachers who was in class because they had some differences. I'm talking about somebody who was in grade 2. He was not that big. I was somebody very small or very minor. But people used to fear him. I don't know why they used to fear him, and yet he was very small, including teachers. So after throwing those stones to class, then I realized that this guy is indeed no joke. Then another day, I saw him chasing a teacher to the office. The teacher went very fast. When he reached the office, he closed and all the that is the second in command into the school. I told him so and me again. He knocked me, so I went back to the teacher again and I told him he has knocked me again. The teacher told me, "Why did you go there? Why did you go there the second time? So you wanted to be knocked?" So that is the time I realized that indeed, so your man had indeed done one very great mistake by touching. So as I used to hang on the tree, the owners of the school found me and they told them going to school. I told him I was sent away school fees. So I was lying to him. Actually, that it was not the. I was not going to school because I had knocked somebody, and this somebody was somebody who was somebody you are not supposed to touch, the untouchable student, in quotes. So the owner of the school took me to a hotel. He bought me some tea. So what I did, the guys, somebody interrupted me. I didn't do it. So what I did, I just went and guys, I had to pay somebody there. That is sorry for the interruption, guys. Guys, I'm getting a lot of interruption here. Get away, and I know she wanted to be given something for free, and I did not want her to interrupt with our live stream, which she has already done. So, guys, when the owner of the school, he asked me to join his school. Out school. What I did is I told him I'll join him, but for 1 week I never went to that school. He met me the second day again. He asked me, "Why are you not joining there?" I told him I don't have the uniform. Then he told me, "You just come with the uniform from the previous school. Uh, it is good. There's nothing wrong with it. You just come with a arena from this one very tough guy." It reached a time when there was this who wanted to the school where we send me for school fees, and I told them if you send me school fees, I will not come back because I used to be very very crude by then. So he asked him, uh, go and pay the school fees for so and so for your son, Victor. Then my dad was like, my son Victor. I thought my son Victor goes to a certain school and not your school. Then he told him, no, he is a student in my school, and you need to pay school fees and buy for him uniform. So I took myself to that school, guys. So in the evening, my dad came home and he asked me, what school do you go to? I told him I go to that private school's name, guys. Then he was like, I thought you goes to school A. I don't know. I moved from school A, now I'm in school B. Then he asked me why. I told him I kicked somebody, and this somebody now was after my life. That is why I just ran to this new school. So as I went to this new stream, guys, I hope we have not affected our live stream. Okay. Guys, sorry for that, guys. The phone wanted to overheat, and it was asking me to make I cool it down. So your guy was cooling the phone, guys. But I want to say very sorry for the guys. I love the way that you understand, guys. How are we? Maybe I should say, can be big boy. I moved to. So anyway, when my father asked me why I moved to school B, I told him I kicked this guy, and the guy now was after my life. So my dad even said that this guy went to that school. Previous school was just wasting you. Now you are in a better school. You better concentrate with your studies. So my dad paid the school fees for this new school, and he, after paying the school fees, he also bought me the new uniform of this private school now. So that is how I moved from my previous school to this private school now. And this private school students were very bright, and so I was there the whole year, guys. I was the one who was used to take the last position in the class. Yes, I used to take the last position in class, guys. It's a true story, guys. I wish I had a report from here, but those who know me, you can bear me witness that I used to take the last position when I joined this private school. I took the last position for like the whole year. Now that was in class 4. The whole year I was taking this position. Mr. They used it to award the best students. Like the best student would be given the things that the last 3 students also uh, they used to be given these gloves. This glove things. This one. The gloves that that's how they and they gave them the gifts like exercise books. So your man was there, always taking the last position and getting those gloves over the legs, legs. So it used to be very embarrassing for me to take those last positions. I remember one time a teacher called number 1 so and so, number 2 so and so, then number 3 so and so. He started or she started from the last. This their thing. They should not be given. Give them the one of the leg, not the hand. So So guys, we got at the club of the lake, and it used to be very embarrassing for me. I never used to be comfortable in those situations. So I had nothing to do uh, for the whole year. Your guy was taking the last position, getting those clubs of the legs and everything. Being ridiculous. I remember I was new from now could be the last position, and during our time, if you don't perform, you'll have to redo the class. So I was forced to repeat in class 4. Now I only use it to and even speaking native language in my exams, sitting, wondering what to write. Then one girl said that I was copying him, me copying from me. So what was funny, because she reported in Kiswahili, your man even did not know that he has been reported to the teacher. The teacher came and they found me just looking at the girl that I was not copying. The teacher came and they gave me this two kong kong kong. Then I was wondering, oh, why is he beating me now? Told me stop copying. So that is what happened the whole of that year. Now I repeated in that class. Uh, Remember, I did not know even the. By that time, I was in grade 4, but I did not even know the alphabet. The alphabet was a vocabulary to me. I did not know anything like the alphabet. So when we closed school on December, I was sent by my mom to go to the marketplace. Tried to read it, but I remember a boy doesn't even know the alphabet, so he cannot be able to read it. When I saw somebody coming from ahead, I threw it down because I did not want that somebody to maybe can ask me to read for him, and he will discover that your boy. Uh, so I threw them. I found another. Uh, then there used to be these native stories that we used to be told about the elephant and the hare, where the hare used to be portrayed as some animal that had intelligence, portrayed as foolish. Like there was a story in my native language where we used to be told about how this hare used to do tricks to the elephant. One day he cheated the elephant. They were playing football and he cheated the elephant, and he did. So because of that, the elephant became sick. That is how the elephant got the elephantiasis, with all those very, very, very big legs of his. That's how he got it. And with those cracks, with those pangas that were used. So the story that the kids used to narrate to each other, or we used to hear. So I decided that to read that magazine. Remember, boy doesn't know how to read. But this magazine was written in a very good handwriting. Don't know those where there was like handwritten with somebody who has a very neat handwriting, and it was written in a very simple English, like the elephant, the hare went and called the. So I used to read the story. I take it back and put it in my pocket. I read it, name and the narrative and everything. So I took another magazine. I tried to read the names of those people. Those dead people were the names, the native names. Like now I remember there was one I read Karanja. I skipped the first one, the first name. And it was written I could skip the first name, I read the native name. So That's how I knew that I could be able to read. So school opened. We went back to school. Uh, this our new private school used to do exams. Every month we had an exam, a complete exam every month. So we did the first exam. I read it. The first person so and so. The second person so and so. The third person was Victor. He led Victor. Then she was like, this person did not do the exam genuinely. He stole the exam from somebody else. Anyway, so after she did that, she gave me the report form and told me next time I will make sure that you will not cheat this exam from anybody. I will make sure you sit outside and do the exams from there. So I did not really know how. So I went home. By that time, my parents had given up on me. Uh, I remember there's a time my dad gave me the name. He wrote the name school, and he told me to read the name. Then I came, I struggled, I struggled. I did not, I was not able to read the name. Then my dad was like, exam in school of that school of mine that I was telling you about the exam. I went with I was taking the last position. So they did not even bother to ask me uh, to give them the report for more what position I was. So as we were in home, it was around 9 p.m. It was actually the following day. We closed school like today. So tomorrow 9 p.m. My dad, what position were you? I told my dad that I was position number 3. My dad was like, "Want to bring that report for me?" I came and I told him that the teacher told me that I was position 3. And indeed, when my dad looked at the report form, he showed that I was in position 3. My dad did not believe it, and he told me, I don't want you to fabricate up results and bring it to me. Make Go and bring your genuine results. I told him, no, that is the result that I was given by the teacher. And he told me that I was position 3. Then he showed me the result and told me, yeah, it is true, you were in position 3. So we went and we did the exam. We did the second exam. Yeah, guys, I used to be very naughty. When I was in school, I used to be very, very naughty. So this is not the guy who could go and knock another one and maybe pinch another one. That's the way it was by that time. So there was this girl, her name was Nancy. Nancy went to the teacher, that is to our class teacher, Madam Veronica, and she told her that Victor has knocked me. So the teacher, I had the teacher calling and asking somebody to go come and call Victor. So I went there. I was fearing maybe I was going to be beaten. I told the teacher, I know you want to beat me, and because of that, I'm going to go back to my former school. This school of yours is bad. Actually, I want to go. Then the teacher was, no, that is not why I called you. You just come. So I went to the office where there were other teachers, and hiyo mlango mweka jabi. So I went to the office and I was telling them to close the door. That is so the wind can stop making that noise. So I went to this office and I found the teachers were sitting there. They were doing their business. Then this my class teacher, Madam Veronica, asked the teachers, "Do you know this boy?" Then And the teachers were like, yeah, we know him. Who doesn't know so and who doesn't know Victor? Do you know what position he takes? This one takes the last position. Then madam was like, no, don't laugh at him. Right now, of course, when we did the exam, there's a part that I skipped. When we did the second exam, the teacher was very strict on me. She took a chair and put it outside, and she came and sat on that chair, making sure that I will not copy the exam from anybody. So I did the exam when she was supervising me outside. So I had reached at this place where she had called me to the office. The teacher said, like, this is the one who takes usually the last position. She told them, no, don't laugh at him. He's not taking the last position anymore. The last exam that we did, he took our position 3, and I doubted him. But this one, I supervised him, and he is position 2. Then she asked me, do you know that this exam you have taken position 2? I told her no. She told me this exam you have taken position 2, and I want you to make sure that in that class, I want you to top in that class so that you can show that the repeaters can also lead. That is what she told me. Then she told me from today henceforth until the end of that term, that is an equivalent of a semester, I will be going to school, to the office, and be eating teacher's bread, the one that has been smeared with butter, and that tea that has a lot of milk. It was a very big privilege for me, and I went for it, and I ate it for the whole of that term. So, guys, that is how your boy redeemed himself. So, for the whole of that year, I I never took another position apart from position 1, 2, 3, and that is the position that your boy took in primary school. Uh, from since primary until I finished the class 8, I never took another position except the last 3 did our KCPE. That is the end of uh, we used to do the 8-4-4 system where we spent 8 years in primary, 4 years in secondary, and 4 years on campus. So at the end of primary, I marched the top in our class, and that's how a man topped, of course, the class. Then now we went the top school. It is the school that are now topped at the country right now in this past exam. The school's name is Cardinal Tunga Boys High School, Mosocho. That's how I secured the slot in that school, Cardinal Tunga. It was not the job to find the slot in that top school, guys. And so that is how your man secured that that top slot to join this wonderful school. So I went to this Cardinal Tunga High School in Form 1 to Form 4. And at Cardinal Tunga, we also had a history there. I think maybe the history of Cardinal Tunga. Should I tell you the story right now, guys, or I should tell you the other time? No. In fact, I can tell you the story right now. So when I joined the Cardinal Tunga High School, it was a very big school, and this was my first time maybe of wearing a proper shoe, because now it was a top school, and so in Form 1 we did I was not performing very good when I was there, Form 2 that way, Form 3 that way. And even Form 4, it was during Form 4 that we decided to change the culture. That is when I discovered, like, your boy can be here, and I maybe failed the exam. Uh, then my father used to ask me, what grade will you score after you finished your high school? Then I used to tell him that I will score B plus. That's the grade that used to go to university by then. Then he was like, don't tell me that. Just tell me a grade that you will score. Tell me something like a C minus or something like that. So my dad used to believe that maybe the best grade that I could score was a B minus, a C minus. He could go and send the teachers and ask the teachers, please go and ask my son what grade he will score after this Form 4 class. I could tell the teachers I'm going to score B plus. The teachers are like, no, I want you to tell us the grade that you will be able to score. Not the one that you want, but the one that you will be able to score. So I used to tell them that the same grade, and something happened. And as we did the national exam, uh, your boy scored the grade that he intended to score. That's how I found myself joining a top uh, my bachelor's in education. So uh, I did fail a lot of units there, and it did not stop me. I went and did retakes, and finally graduated from the school. And now I'm here. I am a graduate of BA Arts Education. So those are maybe my academic qualifications or my academic journey. And now, why maybe is Man Victor on YouTube? Maybe that is the next question. Why is Man Victor basically YouTube, and why uh, do traveling videos and not any other type of videos? So I discovered YouTube when I was in university. I used to watch videos of Diamond Platinums. I used to love his songs so much. So that is how I discovered YouTube. I used to watch his songs so much when I was in the university. Then and maybe some comedy of Mr. Bean. So after watching those, I never knew that one day I would do YouTube videos. But then I came across this person you call Dale Philip, who used to do travel videos, and I watched a lot of his travel videos, and I was inspired. I loved what he was doing. I used to enjoy his videos very much, and I discovered maybe uh, what if I tried to do something like this? I found I had a passion in it, and I started watching more travel videos. I watched the likes of I Am Marwa, the likes of Vincent Wall, the likes of Black Man the Traveler, the likes of Luke. There's somebody who called the Luke. Then there's somebody who called Drew. I used to watch them, and that's how I was inspired to come and do travel videos, guys. Now your man has got a challenge here. I I sometimes lack the the finances to travel around. I have traveled to. I've done mostly my videos in Kenya, uh, different towns of Kenya. I've shown you the different towns of Kenya. I've shown you Kisii town. I've shown you Keroka town. I've shown you Keumbu town. I've shown you Tabaka. I've shown you Imanga. I've shown you Kisumu City. I've shown you places of Nyabo Ansi. I've shown you Tanzania. I've shown you very, 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 very many places, guys. Like maybe there are also I have many videos that I have not uploaded, especially of Tanzania. I have some challenges of the internet right now, and but my vision was to make sure that I go to different countries, especially Rwanda, Uganda, and Ethiopia, and then India and Pakistan. If I could find a way, guys, I could find the finances. That was my aim. I wanted to make sure that by the end of this year, I've gone to those countries, country of Uganda, Rwanda, Ethiopia, India, and Pakistan. That was my aim this year. Then next year, God willing, I wanted to take you to Europe, if possible, or the country of South America and those places. Or and some, I also want to take you to Pakistan, not Pakistan. And, we have many countries there of the Middle East that I wanted to make sure that I've taken you to those places. That's what your man Victor. Any, I don't know. You Okerosi Victor 01 at gmail.com. That is the PayPal. PayPal is Okerosi Victor 01 at gmail.com. Then there are those who want to send me something direct and M-Pesa. I'll give you the number, but guys, make sure you don't call the number or maybe disturb, because okay, I don't know if I should. Yeah, the number is there, guys. Let me show you the number. If you have something, you can send me in on that number, guys. +254. I intended to travel, so any kind of support, guys, that you will like really to give your boy is appreciated, guys. Make sure, guys, you don't call that number. Don't disturb me, guys. You only send something there like an M-Pesa on that number. That is my request, guys, because you are going intend to travel to many places. So it means that guys, make sure you do something on that. So guys, that is mine doing his things, guys. I hope if you are in a position, you can send me something small there on M-Pesa or on PayPal. The PayPal I'll write on the description of this video, so that you guys you can see it and make sure that you support your boy by sending something there, so that your boy can use it going through around the world, guys. That is the brief history of Man Victor for today. Thank you for watching me, and Stay blessed, guys. I have seen many people who have said something. I've seen somebody there saying hello from England. That is Fiete King. Fiete King, thank you very much for watching me. Fiete King, Fiete King, Fiete King, you are very blessed, very blessed. I've seen Maniche COVID survived. We are watching Victor all the way from South Africa. Maniche, continue watching, guys. Continue. There is Ian. Ian, thank you very much. There's Ngrachi. Ngrachi, thank you very much, brother. Thank you, brother Ngrachi. I've seen you. I was trying to read the comments, guys. They are on the desktop. Guys, that's your man, Victor, the history for today. And in case I've forgotten anything, I will update you. Guys, please support me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can reach at least 1,000, guys. Your man is serious with what he is doing. At least I'd serve 1,000, guys. Please subscribe, and if you have something small, guys, send me on that number that I showed you there. I will still write it on the description, guys, so that you can send me something small. I will appreciate very much, guys. All the I'm seeing that the comments passing there, guys. I'm not sure I'll be able to read, but thank you very much. You may you never lack for believing in your boy, and I believe in you guys. I trust in you guys. Trust in the process. You are blessed. Remain wherever you are. Make sure that you remain positive today, guys. Thank you very much. Until next time, it is your man Victor, your traveling master. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.